Hello, my Virgo family. How you doing today? This is Tru, and welcome to Mark After Me, my space to express myself and talk to you every single time that I can. Virgo, this is going to be your empowering questions. I will do once in a month, and I would love to just make you a little bit questions, and we'll be answering with the tarot reading and astrology card at the end. Please check your ascendant, Venus, and Moon, just in case this is not resonating with you, you're not interested in resolve this question at the moment, but I do think it's very helpful. I am a dance coach and life coach, and I would love to help a lot of people through the journey of a spirit awakening. So saying this, we're gonna start now. If you like it so far, just please subscribe and like. This massive help to my channel at this level of the society and life. Anyway, this is going to be one of the things that is the question. There will be, if this was my last day, would be satisfied with my life? What would I have done differently? This is a really big question though. I would say that not everybody's gonna like to have this question and not everybody's gonna like it, but Virgo, this is your question of this month. And not even this month, anytime that you want to actually reflect in life, you can check all the empowering questions because it's gonna help you a lot. Let's say that, if it's just like your last day, would I be satisfied with my life? I do think that knowing a little bit your nature, you play hard and you work hard. And whatever that you get through it, I might say you're pretty grateful. And I might say it as well because your nature is grounded, your nature is very earthy, but quite sentimental too. And I do think that your tendency is self-demanding too much. So I do guess that if you stop life right now and you're thinking about how many things you achieved and how many things you had already, I do think that you will be pretty happy on how much you get, because when you work hard, you pays off. And you work harder, like you go harder, no, just work harder, you go for it. Let me see what is in the first card, that is the recent past. That will be the King of Pentacles, pretty Taurus energy. But I have to say that at some point you are pretty grounded, and at this point in life, all the material that you get, you're been working so hard to get a stable place, to get a stability, to get material satisfaction, and not only for satisfaction. You've been working so hard to get your needs met, to have a house, to have to have money for go to vacation, to have, to have a lot of stuff that make your life comfortable. You work so hard. You are the King of Pentacles, which say, as I said, I mentioned in the beginning, you get whatever you want if you work harder. And I think that you are ready. If you don't see that now, it's good that these questions say for you, like, what actually I'm satisfied for. And I do think that having the recent past right now, the King of Pentacles say that you reach a point in the society that you don't think too much about money, because money comes to you easily. You don't think about too much problems with, pay for the bank, the mortgage, and all the stuff, because you reach such a point that you are not worried about it, and you work so hard. It's in the recent past, which say for me that you already are in this state. It's pretty cool. We have in the present, that would be the Empress. There you go. The Empress is another Taurus energy. You have a lot of Taurus right now, which say a lot of the second house, a lot about money, and a lot about money earning and money satisfaction. And I would say that when you have the Empress right now, I do think that you did a lot of stuff, of course for yourself, but I think it for other people too. And right now it's telling you, go in the Venus mood, like self-love, self-indulgence, what make you feel happy, what is the beauty in life for you. And if it's your last time in the world, I think that you should put yourself first and do whatever you really wanted to do, that you was thinking for a very long time, to do it now. If you want to plan a trip to go somewhere and you've been like, I don't know, a year thinking to go, I think right now, okay, but the coronavirus, I cannot say too much, but if it's something that you really want to plan, a course, an online course, something you want to learn, like I always have in the back of my head, you can say that to yourself. I think the Empress is saying it's time to think about yourself. And if the question is, you know, if this is the last day, would I be satisfied with myself? Once that you do your self reading, your self checking, I do think that the Empress is telling you that you're pretty good. I cannot say too much. You're pretty happy with life. And if you are not, I would say check your business, or check your regular job, check your savings, check how much good in financial state you are right now, and check as well in the present moment how you are being caring about your health, Virgo, because you are one of the signs that I really envy, because you put your body as such a healthy habits every time that not so many of us do. Like, you are very caring about what you eat, what exercises you do, how much stress you need, how much mindfulness exercises you have to do, and your body is your temple. And I do think right now the Empress is in the position with saying that this is going to be what you need to honor the most. I think that what would I have done differently? I would say if you're not ready right now, or if you didn't do too much for your body before, I think it's time to do it now. And honor your body, and honor your body, your mind, and your soul. There's the connection for the body, spirit, and mind. I do think that is going to be the clever time that you should be doing now. Nothing external, nothing on other people. You know, I think that this is your time to you to connect with yourself. And if you didn't do it before, you know, what would I have done differently? I would say, you know, new techniques to know yourself, new techniques to clean inside of you. You know, try different spiritual journey, try different spiritual cleansing, exploring mindfulness, or exploring meditation techniques in different ways, exploring everything that make you connect with nature, but at the same time connect with your own soul in a different level. You know, if it's through nature, through food. Remember the Virgo, your symbol by itself is saying a lot of reconnection, but it is as well for harvesting, and you collect stuff. You are the one who go in nature and pick it up the tomatoes, pick it up the lettuce, and pick it up the stuff, and you are the one you are a little collector of stuff, which for me say a lot that you are collecting a lot of your life experience, ideas, habits. So now it's time to put in practice. Now is to make it everything in a blend and make it work for you. That would be the present time. I know that I'm getting longer, but I like to talk and let the thing clear. Let's the things clear. Mercury is still a little bit messing me up. We have in the future, let me just see over here, they say the Six of Pentacles. Is everything very earthy? Pretty earthy. And it can be possible as well, a business related. But Virgo, I have to say, I really like this. You have a little bit of a Libra feeling at the end. So it's a point where is give and take, and also I think that you should reevaluate how much you give and reevaluate how much you take, and what you take and what you give. Because maybe you think you are giving something good, or maybe you are thinking you are giving something pure, and other people are not going to see the same because of the tone, because of the energy you use, because it's something from the past, it's something from the present, it's something that encourage people, it's something that maybe people are not going to take in the same way. Remember that all of us widely, emotionally differently. Wow. All of us wired emotional differently. I honestly say like this, but all of us connect different. So when we connect to each other in an emotional state, everything can change and everything can be absolutely misunderstanding. So when you go to the Six of Pentacles at the end, you are giving something that you create, something that you materialize it, and also materialize it in a paper or a pen. You can materialize in a course and something that you put their value for, but you're sharing with another people. But you have to be really careful, as I say. What do you share, and how do you share it, and with who you share it? I will say that. So regardless with the question, because I don't want to go far away, I do think that all of us saying, if you're satisfied with life, I think you have to do a big reevaluation and see what you have right now and what do you want to achieve, if it's possible in the lifetime, because time goes fast really quickly. But all of us is about grounding energy, very realistic, but I think it's all about a project that you're creating, or a really business that you are actually is for people, to remind them the self-love, to remind them to think about themselves, to remind them to have all the time me first, the responsibility to care about your well-being. And I think that the only differently that you can do to say what would I have done differently is the last card with the Six of Pentacles. As I mentioned, people wire differently, so you have to be careful in the way that you speak and the way that you share your content and information, wise experience, in whatever you put there. You have to think in so many ways and other people can take it. So do it in the place from heart and from wise and from a peaceful pace, rather than share a conflicting relationship with yourself, and because you have it, you want to another person to understand that, or another person to learn from it. I think that sometimes we have to share, but on the same time we have to keep things from ourselves and let another person to give us. So when we have the Six of Pentacles, is what would I have done differently, is and give and wait for other people give it to you back. It's a give and take. Don't give too much and don't take too much. Quite the balance in the middle. And that's it, pretty much. Let me see what is in the astrology card. They say allowing, semi-sextile. When the semi-sextiles in astrology is an aspect that help the two planets to allow themselves to interact with each other without any conflict, but on the same time can be quite rough to move around it. I'm gonna say that seize the potential in, clarifies, give hope to, cycles, grow, realizations, rewards, tempers, encourage, responds. Is everything about allowing. And if that card is at the end, is something that probably you've been resistant for, something that you didn't want to that happen, and at the end happened, and now you have to suck it up. So remember, if it's the last day of your life, are you happy with what you have? Allow the past come in, accept it how it is, allow the present that is coming, because that's what I call present, because we never gonna know what's gonna happen in the present time, and let the future involve themselves. But be careful how much you give and how much you take, and from what place you do it. All right, so that pretty much that's it. Thank you so much for joining me, Virgo. That's going to be your videos for the month. That is the Empowering Questions by Tru. And please subscribe, like this video, check your moon, ascendant, and Venus, just in case this is not resonating with you too much. And see you in the next clip. Thank you so much, guys, and bye bye.